Hello folks, welcome back to the Raith Rovers videos that we're doing here. So after a tremendous season in the First Division, we are now in the Premier League. And we'll just show you a few things that have happened here. So got the training facilities upgraded, and quite a lot going on transfer wise, so I'll show you players out here. That's all my sales from this season, but also tail end of last season, a lot going out as well, so plenty of money came in there. Players in, a few of the classics from the last time, Nikiforenko, Okoronkwo, can't believe I got those two actually, so they're going to be fantastic. Steve McAdam on a free transfer for Rangers. Terlecki, young Polish guy, but he's just going to be in the youth team for now. Brankolowski, although he's up for sale. And then got Raphael from Celtic. Anderson, goalkeeper. Pentila came in on a Bosman. David Graham's going to be a great striker for me here. Roddy McKenzie, free transfer goalkeeper for cover. Lucas Neal, another defender. Terry Lukic, another decent defender. Kavanagh for a bit of experience in the midfield. Ben Wright, striker from Scandinavia. CM01 says, right winger. And Salih here, another decent central midfielder, so plenty in there. So I spent, over the 2 seasons, I've spent 5.5, but I've got 11.2 in, so still a good profit margin there, still 4.6 in the bank, and I've got a fair bit of players that I'm trying to sell off here, so hopefully we'll get a few of them shifted. But basically I've set up a pre-season friendly against Bolton here. Yeah, coaches are all decent enough, and we're actually in the Europa League, or then known as the UEFA Cup, and we've got a first game here against Rangers in the Premier League as well, so that's where I set up the friendly there. So just going to set up the team, but yeah, a lot of changes in here, so the team's going to look pretty different to as it was. So we'll go, we'll go Neal, Okoronkwo, Lukic, it's probably the best defenders. And on the wings we've got Zubov and this guy Pesage, or whatever he's called. But I've got him in on a Bosman actually, so he should be decent enough. Gonna still go with Zubov, I think, even though I've got this Suonsis guy in, who's also decent. And then we've got do we stick with Williams? Nah. Kavanagh and Salih, or Salih. And we'll have Nikiforenko, of course, attack midfield. And probably got to stick with Echo given the goals from last year, so it'll be Echo, David Graham, and then we'll just build the bench up here. So yeah, looking pretty good. I'm waiting on work permits for a few players as well. Not sure if I'll get them or not. I've got another goalkeeper that I'm going for, and also there's a Japanese or Chinese winger, but I'm not sure if they'll be able to bring them in or not. Might be a bit dodgy with the work permits. But all in all, that's a pretty good team. Although there's going to be a big jump up in class, especially if I'm going to try and compete with Rangers and Celtic, which is never easy. Don't really want to spend anything else until I've got shot of the players that are on the reserves, because again I'll be I'll be top heavy on wages. So I thought it was worthwhile setting up a wee pre-season friendly against Bolton there, just to go in with a bit of a, hopefully a bit more match fitness for that Rangers game starting off. Yeah, so just looking to get get these guys moved on. Seems to be a few interested, but there's a few bucks worth there that I just want to get shifted because they're not going to be featuring. Didn't get a work permit for Zero Ali, he would have been a good signing. And I think I'll just take my scout back here because wasn't much coming up there. Just keeping an eye to see if anybody else kind of pops up on the free transfers. Yeah, this is the guy I'm waiting on the work permit for. South Korean winger. And I've got a Belarusian goalkeeper who I'm hoping will get a work permit. So yeah, I think I'm quite happy with the way I'm set up here from the friendly. SPL opener against Rangers. Definitely started well. So yeah, I was quite surprised with some of the quality that I was able to bring in. Like, I'd literally signed Nicky Franco for any club, so he'll be well above the level that you'd expect for a team just promoted into the SPL. And it's a good signs in this game. So there we are. Cracking first win there. Because we're in the UEFA Cup as well, so I'm going to have to register a squad to 25, so I won't be making much transfers after that, if any. But I'm kind of happy with the squad actually, as it stands. And although I've not spent a lot, I need to really watch here with how many players I'm carrying now, so it's maybe just as well that that one fell through. I do have a few to shift. I'm probably going to have to start cutting the asking price down a bit. So we've got Dundee, then Hibs. Dundee, Hibs, Hearts, Dundee United. But the Europeans draw's not taking place yet, so I'm going to just keep playing through here till we see what the European draw brings up. Well, I think we can definitely say we'll be competitive in the SPL. I don't think I've any of the original players left now though, so but that wouldn't have really worked out if I did. Might make a wee change here for the late stages. So another good win there. So yeah, I'll probably have to play these games. I'll have to play through before we'll be drawing in the UEFA Cup, because that's just the first leg of the qualifying round. And that's good to see that keeper coming in, perfect. So I think that'll be my last sign in for now. I think we'll just pop Mackenzie on the transfer list there. Yeah, we'll make the Belarusian guy the first choice because he is good. See how we got on against the Hibs. Looking like it's definitely going to be 3 from 3 here. David Graham, he's a bargain the way I picked him up for 450k from Torquay. So yeah, he'll be skyrocketing in value before the end of the season. We've even seen him getting caps for Scotland in this game. Injury to Eiko, but I've got good cover for strikers as well. Haven't had any interest in Nova, which surprised me, but he's not really been developing. He got a decent amount of goals, but I just think there's better options that I could have brought in, so hopefully I'll get something for him. That's another solid one there. 5-1. Yeah, the team's looking good, to be fair. I only put McKnight up for sale because I got Nicky Franco in, and obviously I'll play him, and then I had that McAdam coming in on a free transfer, so again it's just to get money back in and kind of clear the excess players there. And we should get the European draw pretty soon. Oh, you can see there I've got Rangers and Celtic back-to-back away games in the league, so that might be an interesting point to make another video. We're good to go here with Weatherston. Don't mind bringing in him at all. So you've got to remember there's a few of these players that I've signed here, they were good enough to play in a Premier League winning team, Okronko and Nicky Franco, so we're definitely going to give the old firm a run for their money. And we're on course for 4 wins in the trot, so here we are. So, perfect start to the league. Probably going to have to cut the asking price on these reserve players to shift them, so I'll do that soon. Just want to see if we can get this European draw first of all. Yeah, so it should follow after this. The qualifying round's done. So hope it's not too scary a tie for the first round, sorry. So we've got Dundee United here. Got Echo back from injury, or do we keep Weatherston in? Yeah, I like Weatherston's all round stats a bit better, so we'll go with those two. So this should be a straightforward job then if we're down to 10 men already. But that's a silly sending off. That is something that Cavan is more than capable of, getting red cards, unfortunately. Should be able to hold on with this one at 2-0 though. So we've already got a 5-point lead over Rangers, but Celtic's still unbeaten as well, so good start as you could ask for. And team seems to be gelling together pretty well. I mean, there's not that many in the first 11 that were involved last year. I think basically just Zubov. So it's 10 new players there. And that's good money getting for Mackenzie. Just check actually what. Yeah, it's just a dirty tackle, so that's fine. Yeah, so sorry, still waiting on this European draw. I suppose there's in their total cup games to play first, right? That makes sense. And then the draw come after that. And here's the UEFA Cup draw. Sparta Prague. Well, that's not too bad. And what I'll do is I'll wrap this video for now because there's a few things I want to do transfer wise and try and get these guys, the clubs interested in them. But there, it's a cracking start to the year. 5 games won in the league, and we've got the UEFA Cup games coming up, so I'll try and make the videos around the UEFA Cup games because that'll be the most kind of exciting element of what's going on. But yeah, really good start to the season. Looks like Raith Rovers are going to be doing the business in the SPL with the players we've brought in. So catch you in the next video, folks. Cheers.